You're not taking pictures of me and sending them to Pam, are you?
No,
What are you doing then?
do nothing, mate.
We're on a documentary.
So, tell me more about the big plastic penis with the blackness on it.
Who are you sending the pictures to?
Nobody. No.
Recording all your thoughts.
That's the fucking thing. The Osborns have got nothing on us. Have they really? I don't know. People made a big deal. I don't know. It seems pretty normal to me.
Me can't clean off the dildo. That's what bugs me the most. Look out. Yeah.
Everyone said the Osborns were pretty loony. I don't know. Seemed pretty boring, really.
Ozzy!
They should have seen Ozzy in the 80s. Now that was proper fucking Ozzy.
Well, what was he in? Okay, yeah. Well,
We don't see much of it.
weren't really that loony, were they?
He's about.
Bill prays everyone's dead. You know, people get old, they die,
Well,
dude.
I know he's about.
No, you don't, dude. You want him to die. You want everyone to die. You want to say, well, I'm still healthy, but at least Ozzy had a
I'd rather
fucking...
see him than his
No.
missus.
Maybe. But Ozzy had a full life, dude. You never will, man. Because you're just such a normal person,
Well,
man.
That is the fate of most.
Since Ozzy's been in America, he's been sort of just a medicated guy,
Somebody
really.
pointed out recently.
So we all should be, man.
The trouble with modern generation, they all think they have some unique. Very few people have it.
So boring, these fucking pizzas.
Doomed.
Yeah, well, it's just, I think he just gets them for emergencies.
Yeah.
You know, if there's nothing else.
Yeah.
You know.
There's no bloody garlic on anything that you get British.
Those San Marco pizzas, I don't know, they've been going for ages, haven't they? They're just a bog standard pizza, really. That if you haven't got anything else, you stick on. Well, what's his coronation quiche?
Oh,
Fucking hell, I thought the royal family eating
It's
quiche.
a vegetarian.
I thought they were fucking German, not French.
A German, all right, man.
Yeah. I thought, oh, where's the quiche? And the
No,
French,
quiche.
they say it's not a proper quiche, it's really a tart.
isn't it funny now though that now that we've got this Brexit thing, nobody ever talks about all that paranoia crap about Europe is run by two people and we're not part of it. You know, nobody ever says that now.
By one German woman.
Well, they're not going to talk about it because we've left. You know, don't matter
Well,
who runs it, really.
Richard Branson said it's the end for us. We've now become
Backwater.
a backwater. We've got no. Europe was a big market. We've got nobody to trade with, and we're just a nobody.
Oh, I don't think it's that. He's a wank who
He
owns...
isn't a wanker.
No, he's a wank who owns... No, he owns the planes. That O'Leary said the same thing, because it makes it more complicated for flyers. That's all he's bothered about. You know, his flights. It's more complicated.
Our economy has gone down the worst of any. Our economy is doing worse than any of them in Europe.
Well, if Branson tips something to fail, it's probably going to succeed. That's the best thing for fucking Brexit, if Branson tips something bad. Because, you know, what's he fucking done? You know, his balloons lasted about 5 minutes in the air. You know.
And the firm owes a lot of money.
Dyslexia from
I don't know why V has got this thing for Branson. Is it because he ain't a good-looking sort of hipsters or something?
He looks like a
Yeah.
the original
he
hipster,
left
all right?
school at 16 with
Fuck
nothing.
me.
And he became a multi-millionaire. I think that's bloody good.
Well, I mean,
School at 16, he couldn't write. He couldn't read. He couldn't write.
He talks shit to build up his fucking legendary. I mean, what the
All right, it
fuck?
was quite middle class. But
Yeah.
to get on like that when the teachers had told him that he was a complete failure.
You don't have to be that smart to be a billionaire. Trump's a billionaire.
I thought it was all built on steroids.
Bill, I mean, V, whatever, fucking, what you call that guy, the Virgin guy, what's he called? Branson. It's all fake. They make up this story. I mean, no offence to Elon Musk, you know, he's probably a genius, but they all make up these stories that I was dyslexic, I was an autism person, I was an ADHD person, and the rest. You know, it's all part of the story, V, but
Oh, that thing.
Elon Musk probably has more talent, but, I mean, fuck me. Who else is dyslexic? Lots of dyslexic successes in Hollywood. Movie directors.
But entrepreneurs aren't scientists. They don't have to be smart. They just have to have a good business idea. They don't have to be that intelligent.
Well, he rode on the back of Stairway to Heaven.
But, I mean,
Branson.
Stairway to Heaven, did he? Who wrote that?
Reagan, actually.
Who wrote Stairway to Heaven? The back of Stairway to Heaven. So,
He
no.
made it.
No. You've got Alzheimer's, man. It's okay, dude. Stairway to Heaven. He wrote on the back of Stairway to Heaven.
Did you?
Richard Branson,
Oh,
you just said that. No, but you just said he rode on the back of Stairway to Heaven.
Well,
Where did Stairway to Heaven come from, man? Who came out with that?
but I mean, he just got got in on it, didn't he?
No, but you've got the song. You've got the song and the album completely wrong, dude.
No, remember, there's
Stairway to Heaven.
It's
Stairway
that
to
guy,
guy.
it's that guy Mike Page.
No, Stairway to Heaven.
Page guy.
Stairway to Heaven. It was the album, wasn't it?
Okay.
Stairway to Heaven was a song.
Remember Michael Page?
I remember Mike Page. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, there was a song in the 60s.
it's all right, man. You're on about Tubular Bells. Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Stairway to Heaven was by Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin were on fucking Atlantic, yeah. Mike Oldfield was on Virgin. Okay. You know, fucking Genesis and
Yeah.
was on Virgin.
No, I don't see
Shit.
why you don't support Richard Branson. He was the one that had 3
I think
aeroplanes.
you've mixed
And British Airways.
one's rock, the other's classical.
Richard Branson took on the big companies. He took on the big companies. He took on British Airways.
He's all right.
He took on. He was for the small man. He was a man that left school at 16. He's dyslexic and he's got ADHD. All
No,
right.
he hasn't.
He's middle class, but it's a good.
No, he hasn't.
A good thing
Well,
for. And he took on the big companies.
He's a
British Airways.
narcissist. He's a narcissist wank who built
Well,
a place
when
and it burnt down. Why
Bit
do you
crazy, go on.
build? Why do you build something on a fucking natural disaster place? He is a fucking national fucking disaster. Remember what was that thing? He nearly got people killed. What, he built that fucking thing?
He did.
What a nonsense.
It was a first man flight.
Yeah, but to take on.
What was that house he built?
I can't understand why.
That house he built where it was dangerous and it burnt down or something.
He took on
You know.
British Airways. British Airways tried to break him.
He's
As they did, they broke all the other people. They broke Freddie Laker. They broke Dan
Mercury.
Air, They broke every small airline. They broke.
Well,
British
how it
Airways
goes with-
broke every small. I can't understand why you're not support. He was a small airline and he stood up to British Airways.
So's that con man. That O'Leary guy.
Irish guy.
Who's that Irish twat
Ryanair.
who cons
Ryanair, is it?
everyone?
That's what we're at.
He's a bullshitter.
Ryanair, that's all being me.
He's a mega bullshitter.
Ryanair.
Right, he does a cheap fucking price and then charges you for everything. Well, you know, that Ryanair guy.
Ryanair.
What a weasel.
We like Ryanair, man.
I fucking
Do you
can't
remember
stand that
British
guy.
Airways, what they did to him?
He
Right.
charges you pound for pound. If you're heavy, he charges you more. What a wanker! Fucking cheeky bastard. He wears you before you go on.
Somebody like him, the David that takes on the Goliath, I thought you should be supporting him.
I am.
Not
We
really
all
well.
are.
If you're a fat bastard, you have to pay more for that O'Leary, don't you?
Don't we? Don't we?
Why have you suddenly turned into some sort of fucking person who's sort of like...
We had a bit of fucking
Weird.
class. We had a bit of class once with British Airways. Now we're just fucking peasants. Fucking British Airways was known for being a bit classy. Dude, then these Johnny come latelys come, and it's peasant central. Fucking hell, dude.
He took on British Airways. He won because he took them to court in the end.
Well, British Airways had a bit of respect. We were sort of known better than the Americans because we had a bit more class. Dude, you know what I mean, didn't they? Remember British Airways?
He had some
Like in the
success
70s.
with, he had a bit of
You know,
success with some of his niche
He
markets.
broke all those little
Railways,
companies.
he had
Dan
some
Air,
success with railways.
Freddie Laker, all those others, they got rid of. They wanted a monopoly.
No, it's not
British Airways
that.
were a monopoly.
It's not that British Airways sort of provided a bit of a service.
Oh,
Virgin
Virgin
are better
provided
served.
even better.
They're one for a more niche market than British Airways.
Who did?
Virgin.
You know, well, I don't know. I was more of a British Airways man, mate.
He's always done that.
I was more of a British Airways man. Dude.
He managed to get
Well, you're
himself.
for the big companies then.
He
in
managed
that
to get
case.
himself
I like to
mobile
fly with a
phone
bit.
business.
I like to fly with a bit of style, dude. I don't want to be in cattle fucking prod class.
Well, you won't be with Virgin. That's what he did. That's what he did for the American flights. He made them all more room and he took on British Airways.
You know, I don't know. I thought British Airways was something a bit respectable. You know, that Ryanair, fucking hell, chavvy class.
No. Well, Ryanair is different though. Ryanair does
a
a different
different-
model. Pile of mine. Sell it cheap, pile of mine.
That Ryanair, it's the little of aeroplanes, isn't it? And basically Virgin to Aldi.
Well, I mean, he flew to sort of places where other people didn't fly to, and it was a lot cheaper, you know.
Who's that bottom feeder?
Yeah.
That Michael O'Rourke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't compare that to Virgin trying to do a better, more luxurious trip to America than British Airways were doing.
The more that Branson and that O'Rourke are against Brexit, I'm for it.
I mean, I can't understand why.
That O'Rourke, they don't even like that O'Rourke in Ireland. Do they?
Why has it all gone quiet? Why aren't all these Brexiteers talking about this fascist thing in Europe, in Brussels that runs Europe? Why aren't they talking about it? It was complete fantasy. They made it up.
Right.
And we ended up out of the fucking thing, and our country's wrecked. We're now backwater. What we fucking are.
You can have a bit of quiche lad if you want to.
Oh, leave me in the fridge now. I'll make it going.
That Branson basically, he's a globalist arsehole. He don't give a shit about Britain. Never has done. He just wears the Union Jack hat. And, you know, man, he's never give a shit about Britain.
It's an
You
honest
can't be a
person.
non-Brexiteer and wear that, mate.
That Branson, he was
What,
off.
do you not?
That's
Don't
a
try bullying now. Don't
You're not
do
doing
joining
that.
me. Don't believe
Do
me.
you not?
The economy
You wear the
suffers
hat.
because we've come
You
out
can't-
of
you
Europe.
can't-
You don't even know, man.
I said that
You
at
don't
the
know
time.
anything,
No, I agree with
I
what
was
happened.
sat here with you two,
No, I agree
and
with
you were
that.
talking about
I said to Mike what
Europe.
happened.
You were doing polling crap. You were saying I was voting to remain.
Oh, so was I.
I told you people it would.
You were
it
saying,
would.
oh, that it's run by two people,
No, I didn't.
and we'll all be in the euro.
I just
You
said,
said all that.
I prefer to.
You let me down.
I prefer
I
to
fucking
vote,
wish I voted.
but I just said I would prefer to vote in The people who make the decisions.
He doesn't give
In
a
the common
fuck.
market,
He just
you
likes
can't
to
get
fuck
rid of
with you. He doesn't
You can't get
care.
rid of
You
the...
were the biggest European when we lived in
Well, I don't
Bramall.
mind. I'm not an
You were
anti-European.
You were
Oh, you are?
European.
I'm not an
You are,
anti-European.
man.
No,
You're an
how can
awkward
you change
little
like that?
geezer.
No, because
You know.
he don't want sort of Branson. But he doesn't want Branson.
I'm not talking about Branson.
But not Branson is a
So when it comes to
wanker.
the crunch, who will defend you, you know? Will it be the nation
Europe?
state?
Nobody.
Well, why
It
not
won't be
fucking
Europe.
own?
Well, I say, well,
We've got nobody. So
well,
we go
it's
to
all-
America and China. We've got nobody.
We've
Well,
got
something-
Charles. We've got Charles. We've got Charlie.
don't look to Europe for
Well, I'll
for
tell you
help.
what, Charles would want to come out of Europe.
No.
I'm looking for the Northern Alliance for help, which is Poland, Scandinavia, and people
No.
like that.
Dude, yo man, but I don't even understand what the argument about. I've got news for you, right? If you're a peasant when we're in the EU, you're still a peasant.
You'll always be a
You'll always
peasant.
be a
You had a
peasant.
big market. You had
You
a
know,
big
no,
market.
you still be a peasant.
We could have moved over to Germany or Holland to be less peasant-y.
But surely,
There's nowhere to
surely in
export the
the
stuff.
reorganisation of all resources, whether you're in or out of the common market, is going to make a marginal difference in the end. You know.
Right, tell me someone who's not a peasant, right? If they're a peasant when we're in an EU or peasant when we're out of the EU, nothing's changed. They're still peasants.
Well,
They're a lot worse off.
I'm not worried about
they're
that.
not really.
Who?
They're still fucking peasants.
Who's worse off?
Right, peasants, people, the masses, they're still shit off. They're a little bit worse off.
I'm not too sure.
Just pass me my wine, Daniel.
Yeah, some
Dude.
of the
Man.
continental countries are.
No, life's still shit for me and
Oh,
Dan.
well.
The EU won't save us.
Fuck, man. No one can save us, dude. You got to save yourself, man. In this fucking individualist society. Fucking hell, say that again, man.
It makes minor differences for sort of the